Okay, so good evening, class. Again, today we will continue with our corporate law, company law, that is meetings. Okay, fine. In the last class, আমরা কি করেছি? In the last class, we did section 101 and section 102, both related sections. So, what we studied in 101 was notice. So, notice means what? For a meeting to be properly convened, proper notice must be given to the proper person in proper time. We did all this. We know what is a proper notice. The proper notice will contain the place, the day, the date, the hour of the meeting, as well as the agenda of the meeting. We know about the place, correct? We know about the day, we know about the date, we know about the hours. We have studied all this. Who is a proper person to whom notice should be given? Every member, legal representative of a deceased member, assignee of an insolvent member, auditor, auditors, every director. Proper person, correct? Notice can be given either by advertisement, by email, or by post. Means we can give notice. Means notice can be given either in written format, means in written form, or in electronic form. Correct? Electronic form is which one? Email. And advertisement and post is what the written form. So notice can be given either in electronic mode or in writing mode. Acha, now if I say, if I ask you all, like suppose tomorrow is a meeting. No, not tomorrow. Suppose after a gap of 21 days after following everything, there is a meeting on a particular day. The company's CS is informing the members, the auditors by just a telephonic call, just by calling. Is oral notice a valid notice? What do you think? Is oral notice a valid notice? লাইক আমি বলে দিলাম হঠাৎ করে মিটিংয়ের যেটা টাইম লিমিট আমার সমস্ত কিছু মেনটেন করে আমি ফোন করে জাস্ট ইনফর্ম করে দিচ্ছি যে এই দিন মিটিং আছে, এই জায়গায় মিটিং আছে, এই সময় মিটিং আছে। এই যে মুখে বলে দিলাম, এই মৌখিক যে কনভারসেশন হলো আমার, এইটা কি ভ্যালিড না ভ্যালিড না? আমি সবই ঠিকঠাক ইনফরমেশন দিচ্ছি, বাট স্টিল is oral notice a valid notice or not? Tell me. Is oral notice a valid notice or not? What do you think? Oral notice can never be a valid notice. Oral notice is an invalid notice. Notice must be either in writing form or it must be in electronic mode. Is it clear? Is it clear? Proper time we know 21 clear days, at least 21 clear days. What I have said, if it is by advertisement or email, then with the day just at 22, and if it's in case of post at 24, because the date of service will be considered after the expiry of 48 hours in case of post, if you are sending a notice by means of post. Correct? With notice we have studied section 102. 102 what? This is the statement to be annexed with the notice, the statement which is required to be annexed with the notice. So the statement which is required to be annexed with the notice is given in 102. Why a statement is required? To give an explanation about the special business about which the discussions will be taken place on the date of the meeting. Correct? We know that there are two types of business, ordinary and special. So this special business, the explanation, which kind of business, what kind of matters, that is the agenda mainly. Whatever will be the special business, whatever will be the special matters, what needs discussion will be given in the statement that is to be annexed to the notice. And also the statement will contain what? If the directors or the KMP is having any interest in any of such matter that is to be discussed on the meeting, then the directors and the KMP must inform that. The director and the KMP must declare that in that statement. Now who are the KMP? The chief executive officer or the managing director or the manager, the whole-time director, the CS means company secretary, the CFO, chief financial officer. They are the KMP. They constitute the KMP. In section 2, subsection 51, you will get the definition of KMP. Okay, in the first chapter, when you will study the first chapter, definition chapter, the types of companies and everything, you will get this KMP also, I guess. Yeah, in that chapter you will get it. Okay. And what? Not only the KMP, but every director If the directors are also having any interest, it must be disclosed in the statement. Otherwise, there is a penalty. We have studied. It was a new amendment that took place. What is the penalty? Penalty will be 50,000 or 5 times of the benefit that has been derived by the director or the KMP. Is it clear? So this was what we did in the last class. Just a quick revision. Now let's go to section 103. Now we are moving to section 103. Now this will be our most favorite section. That is what? Quorum. We studied about quorum, correct? But we didn't know what was quorum. We didn't know what was quorum. So this is quorum. Quorum means what? The minimum number of members. The minimum number of members who must be present in order to constitute a meeting. The minimum number of members who must be present. The minimum number of members who must be present in order to constitute a meeting. So what is quorum? The minimum number of members who must be present. Must, required to be present. আমি বলেছিলাম the minimum members যাদেরকে দরকার একটা মিটিং হওয়ার জন্য, সেই minimum number of members কে আমরা বলবো what? Quorum. Quorum. Now what is the number of members? What is the actual number of members that is required as per the company's laws provision? Now provision says that quorum will depend in case of public company. Suppose I am assuming public company. The quorum will depend on what? The quorum will be based on the number of members present on the date of the meeting. Number of members present on the date of the meeting. Number of members present on the date of the meeting, or articles whichever is higher. So what will be in case of public company? What is the quorum? What is this minimum number? We need to know the minimum number. So what is this minimum number? So it will be the number of members. It will depend on the number of members present on the date of the meeting, or articles whichever is higher. Now what does this means? Suppose, okay, now first I'm considering this one. Suppose on the date of the meeting up to 1,000 members is present, more than 1,000 but up to 5,000 is present, and exceeds 5,000. So 3 conditions. What are the 3 conditions? If on the date of the meeting the number of members present in the meeting is 1,000. If it is more than 1,000 but up to 5,000. If it exceeds 5,000, then what will be the quorum? Now quorum in that case, if it's up to 1,000, 5 members present personally, means they are individually, this 5 members should be present. There must be 5 members quorum. Quorum required is 5 members. If you are having 1,000 members, then the quorum required is what? 5 members. Minimum 5 members is required. If in the meeting there will be more than 1,000 members but up to 5,000, then the minimum number of members required is 15. And if it exceeds 5,000, then it will be 30. So what? If the members to be present on the date of the meeting is 1,000, then what is the minimum number of members required to start the meeting? 5. If it's more than 1,000 but up to 5,000, then what is the number of members required to start constitute the meeting? Is 15. And if it exceeds 5,000, it will be 30. These members must be individually, personally present. Correct? Personally present. Or what I said, articles whichever is higher. Suppose it is said that the quorum will be 6. Articles, you know what is articles? Articles of association, memorandum of association. MOA, AOA, we have studied from class 11, 12. So this articles of association is mentioning that the quorum required is 6. And suppose on the date of the meeting there is 1000 members. Then as per the provision, for 1000 members, how many quorum is required? 5. But articles is mentioning 6. Then which one should be the actual quorum? 6. Whichever is higher. Whichever is higher. If the articles provides for a higher number, ঠিক আছে, then you have to go by the articles, whatever the article is saying. Whatever the article is saying. Okay, now suppose articles is mentioning 6, but on the date of the meeting, the member present is more than 1000, up to 5000. Then what is the quorum number of quorum required? 15. So which one will be the actual one? 6 or 15? The higher one, the 15 one. Is it clear? Is it clear? যেটা বড় হবে সেটাই কোরাম। আর্টিকেলে যদি 6 বলে আর অন দ্য ডেট অফ দ্য মিটিং দেখছি 1000টা মেম্বার প্রেজেন্ট, আর তাহলে অ্যাজ পার প্রভিশন 5টা মেম্বার দরকার, বাট দেখছি আর্টিকেল 6 বলে রেখেছে, তাহলে আর্টিকেল বেশি বলেছে, তাহলে বেশি 6 কোরাম। এবার আর্টিকেল কম বলে রেখেছে, অন দ্য ডেট অফ দ্য মিটিং গিয়ে দেখছি যে মোর দ্যান 5000, তাহলে আমার অ্যাকচুয়াল অ্যাজ পার প্রভিশন কটা কোরাম দরকার? 30। বাট আর্টিকেল বলছে কত? আর্টিকেল বলেছে 6। তাহলে কিসে আমরা ফলো করব, কাকে আমরা ফলো করব? যেটা বেশি সেটা, মানে 30। Is it clear? Is it clear? So this is the quorum for public company. This is for public company. Okay, now public company is this. Then what will be for private company? Then what will be for private company? Then what will be for private company? Okay, we are continuing this in the next video.